seen anything as powerful as the school funnel since I first came up and discovered the IG growth funnel. So again, I'm gonna make this quick. I don't want to waste any of your guys' time. I know you're all busy humans that are working and have a lot to do. So uh, yeah, we're gonna move quick here. So the school funnel masterclass, right? So just to kind of preface everything, I've spent over 770,000 bucks on ads, probably more than that if I was to update it. I bet it's closer to like 900 now because we do spend quite a bit. But nonetheless, I just want to hit on just the scale funnel overall. This in a way where the funnels were completely different, right? I had the IG growth funnel, I had the YouTube growth funnel, I had the school growth funnel, and yes, I still separate them like that. But at the level that I'm at, the way I actually think about these funnels is that they are basically an ecosystem, and it's one big funnel. Okay. And I just call it the scale funnel, right? So a lot of people are like, yo, bro, like what's better, school or YouTube? Or what's better, YouTube or Instagram or school? And it's not that one is necessarily better than the other. However, if you are a complete beginner, I would highly recommend you starting on Instagram for numerous reasons, because Instagram really fuels your ability to market your school group, market your YouTube. Um, but that's just my opinion. So how I typically run these is like phase one is get Instagram up and going. Phase two and three is YouTube and school. So um, that's just my recommendation. So let's talk about the top of funnel, right? The top of funnel for you would be Instagram ads to get new followers and Instagram ads to get DMs. Simply that. Every single day, I wake up on my phone. There's anywhere from 50 to 150 new followers every single day on my Instagram. Not only that, 20 to 30 new DMs every single day from people who are sending us keywords from our DM ads, right? Second, I wake up every single day to new members joining our school group. And I'm going to show you that today. And third, I wake up with a lot more views on my YouTube channel and more subscribers. So that's the top of funnel. The top of funnel is where I get people who have no clue who I am, right? An absolute stranger to follow my stuff, okay? And really begin consuming value, which gets us into the second step. The second step of the funnel is where you want to give people value and get them served, get them results, let them see that you're an authority figure, right? A lot of you guys are actually really good coaches and really good at what you do and several other things, but nobody knows, right? Nobody knows that you're an expert at fitness. Nobody knows you're a great relationship coach because you haven't given them anything, right? How many of you guys on this call know Alex Hermosi? Put Hermosi in the chat if you know who Alex is, right? Probably everyone on here. How many of you guys know who, let's just do another one, Russell Brunson is, right? You guys probably know who Brunson is, okay? The fact of the matter is they have helped you in some way, and in so doing, demonstrated that they are an expert or an authority figure at what they do, right? How many of you guys know who Grant Cardone is, right? Some people love him, some people hate him. Nonetheless, you know who he is, right? Because you've seen his top of funnel, you've seen him before, and maybe he's helped you mindset wise, whatever, right? Boom, you were listening to his podcast. Why? Because he was giving value to you. So if you want people to consume stuff from you, right, you have to give away valuable stuff. If you don't give away anything of value, no one's going to follow you. No one's going to want to work with you. So I'm just really drilling that point home. right? So that's the middle of funnel is Instagram content. Let me just get practical. Instagram Reels, your stories, right? Your broadcast channel, also doing a story telling people about your free school group. The cool thing about Skool that's better, in my opinion, than Instagram or YouTube is that Skool allows you to have long form content like YouTube, which is awesome, but it also still allows you to set and have conversations like Instagram does. Instagram doesn't have long form content, which is where people really begin to know you, like you, trust you, and want to buy from you. But on the flip side, YouTube doesn't have really an ability to talk to people. So that's why Skool is like a perfect happy medium where it's got short form content in the sense of you could post short videos, you can chat with people, you can, basically put out posts into your group. I'm going to show you all this, right? So that's where you give value. Okay, YouTube videos once a week, Skool videos in your course, posting, CTAs in the group. Instagram, Reels, content, stories, things like that. The next is retargeting ads, right? So with retargeting ads, what I do is I run DM ads to anyone who follows me on Instagram. I run school ads telling anyone who follows me on Instagram to join my school group, right? And then giveaways, like, hey, I'm giving away this script to anyone who joins, boom, my school group, whatever, right? And then also DM ads, right? Which then lead to my setter. And I have a setter on Instagram and a setter on Skool, which then books and appointments with our team. We have three closers on our team. Anyone who books in a call first watches our VSL, which is the basically bottom of funnel before they either watch the VSL and say, dude, let's get on, like, I'm still good for the call, right? Or just like, bro, I'm in, I don't even need a call. How do I join, right? We get people like that all the time. So just to recap, this is basically the whole funnel I'm running, and we did $225,000 in sales last month just with some Instagram follower ads, right? Follow ads, DM ads, right? Top of funnel school group ads, which I'll show you. YouTube ads to get subscribers and views on our VSL on YouTube. Next is I post like 1 to 3 reels a week, not even a lot, right? I post no new school videos, only CTAs in the group for our weekly masterclass, right? And then I post the masterclass on YouTube. That is my content strategy. Literally, that's it. Then I have retargeting ads running on Instagram, pushing people either to the setter, to Skool, or in a couple cases to YouTube, right? Then my setter is logged in on Skool, on Instagram. They book in calls. Before the call, people watch the VSL and they decide, dude, I just want to join now, or I'll wait for my call. That's the whole funnel, as simple and crazy as it sounds. So let's just make this clear. The income disclaimer basically states that the results I'm about to show you don't guarantee anything. Business is always a risk. And if you don't believe that, then you don't have a business, right? There's no guarantees, none the less. So I just basically, before I felt comfortable sharing the school funnel with you guys, I needed to make sure that I could duplicate my results, right? So I've basically put together a few people that I've helped do this with, but I'll just mention one of them. His name is Landon. He helps video agency owners scale their business. And at first, he was in my program. He was doing, 20K a month or so. And he was all on Instagram, like almost every one of my clients is. And Instagram is great. I'm not telling you guys to stop doing it, but nonetheless, we were like, bro, I really want to try out the school funnel with you and just see, what happens. And he did, and he's absolutely crushing it. Last month, we did 100K from our school group. Landon finally crossed 100K cash collected last month in August. And not only that, $80,000 of that came directly from Skool. So just running the school funnel, right? We've helped people like Talon scaled to 270K a month. Gia, a fitness coach, cracked 30K a month. Now she's doing like 50, 60, and a lot of others. But the whole point of this training is I want to show you really simply how Skool works and how you could take this, copy it, and use it really in your business right after today. So it's a very simple concept, right? All you're going to do is ideally you're already, running Instagram ads or have an audience on Instagram. If so, you're going to run retargeting ads on Instagram, right? And you're going to run ads on Facebook, ads on Instagram with a lookalike audience. And the ads are going to point people really to just one central place, which is to join your free Skool group. Now, the cool thing about this is anytime I would run ads for messages, or I would be like, hey, give me a follow here on Instagram, go through all my past content, where I show you how to blah, blah, blah. And a lot of you guys already know that, right? The reason it works is because it's super cheap. Okay. It's usually $2 to $5, maybe $6, $7 to get a follower. And it's hard to beat that on any other funnel that I've ever seen. Getting emails is like $20, getting people to join a live challenge, again, not cheap, all these different things, right? But on Skool, we're getting new group members on average for anywhere from $5 to $10, which is super affordable considering if you look at Instagram, the way that the Instagram funnel works, about half the people aren't qualified anyway. So you're really paying about $5 to $10 per quality follower no matter what. And then if you look at Skool, you're right there in that same, KPI, right? So then once they join Skool, they start going through all of your long form content, which I'm going to show you. They start chatting with your setter, they book a call, they watch the VSL before the call, which is a 30-minute program breakdown video. Then boom, they have the call, right? So the way you would even scale this is the same way you scale the Instagram funnel, right? You just take the same message and multiply it horizontally, right? So once you get a video ad that's working, you just get, more and record more and post more, right? And then you get graphic ads with copy, right? They get people into your group. And then you run more retargeting ads, right? To your setter, they send a keyword, adds them to the group, right? And then the cool thing about Skool, again, is you just start amplifying the CTAs you're doing, and people start watching your VSLs even more inside of the group, which is awesome. And I'm going to show you guys how that works. So let's just go super practical here. How many of you guys in the chat are interested to some degree of wanting to implement Skool? Put in the chat the word Skool if you're like, yo, I want to implement. Skool, 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 Skool. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, I have done Instagram, I've done Facebook groups, I've done live challenges. I've almost done everything you could think of in regards to marketing. And I've never seen something this cool. Not only did I win the Skool games, which is awesome, and got to fly out with Alex Ramsey and get to see in person what they're building, but I've implemented myself in two ways. Number one, I implemented Skool where I used it to charge $297 a month, and we won the Skool games. But I realized Skool actually works better for my high ticket business than it does trying to start a membership business, right? One thing people don't tell you, whenever you put a fee on your Skool group, boom, you just implemented churn, which is this. People pay $297 month one, but month two, month three, they're going to cancel if you're not an expert at keeping people in, right? So it's not very easy to master that and run a high ticket business at the same time. So what I found was you could actually use Skool to nurture and serve people and gather a community to fuel your high ticket business, in a way that I've never seen, achievable before. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to share my screen and talk to you guys about a couple things. So step one, which is a shameless plug. Obviously, if you don't have Skool, I would suggest you get it. And I'm going to put a link in the chat um, for you to, if you're not, how many of you guys are in my school group? If you're not in my school group, which most of you probably are, I just put a link for you to join it there. That way you could just take a look at the school group that I'm showing on here. And then number two, you guys should get Skool, right? So no matter which way you go about it, you could either Google the word school and sign up, or if you want to be one of my homies, click that link and sign up. And what's cool about Skool is literally all you have to do to use Skool for free, since it's only $90 a month, is refer two people, and then you get 40% of the recurring revenue of people that join Skool. So just in the last 30 days, I've made $2,200 from Skool just by telling people about it. So again, that's the link to sign up for Skool. I think it's a free 14-day trial, nonetheless, but you will have to sign up regardless if you're going to do this strategy. So it's $99 a month, I think. Cancel anytime. Super worth it. So step one is getting Skool, right? After you have Skool, okay, and is everybody tracking with me? I want to make sure I'm not leaving anyone behind. Is everybody tracking? Put some fire emojis in the chat if you're like, yo, Brandon, I'm still with you. I know there's like, again, a lot of different people on the call, so I want to make sure I don't leave anyone hanging, right? So step one is get Skool. Step two is optimize the group, right? That's a great question. So leads that join the group don't have to pay to set up Skool. Okay, it's absolutely free. You only have to pay to use Skool if you're going to be a admin, which is basically a group owner. Okay, so this is our group, and it's actually pretty crazy. Like every time I check it, and I'm not just exaggerating, we have a ton more people, right? 5,900 people in our school group already, which is crazy. It feels like we just launched it like 2-3 months ago, and it's going super well. So here's how you're going to optimize your group, and I'm giving you the best sauce, right? You're going to go to your about page, and you're going to create what I did is basically just a picture of all the stuff that's inside, a photo of me. You could do a video. You could do a lot of other things, right? And then you're going to just basically come up with copy like this. And you could literally screenshot this if you want real quick. Take a picture. I don't care. Right? But this is a private group for impact-driven online coaches who want to scale. Let's say you're a fitness coach. This is a private group for Christian men who want to get in shape, or women in healthcare who want to get in shape, whatever it is, right? In this group, we do blah, 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 blah. To be accepted, you must share our core values. Boom, 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 boom. Here are a few of the modules inside the course, right? I did X, Y, and Z. In this group, we give everything away for free. See you inside. Okay. And then they literally click. If you were to be joining this group, it wouldn't say settings, it would say join. Okay. As soon as they join, then you come over here. See, it was just at 4 membership requests. Now it's at 6, right? Because we're getting new members very frequently. And the cool thing is I'm working with established coaches. Okay. So I'm not gonna deny anyone live because I don't want people to see it, but nonetheless, my setter is in here, and he only accepts people that have an established coaching business. So not only are there 5,900 people in here, all 5,900 are online coaches, like with established businesses, right? It's just simply because that's who I work with. Okay, so that's how you're going to optimize your about page, right? That's going to be the flow of people joining. And then you'll have your calendar, where anytime you do a masterclass, you can put it on the calendar, right? You'll have your classroom, where you can post modules, right? You'll have your community, where people inside of the community can chat. And what's cool is I've seen a lot of marketing strategies. None work as well as as what I'm showing you right now. What's cool is you can post about your master classes, right? So, yo, ads masterclass 2.0, and 43 likes, 12 comments might not seem like a lot, But when you do an organic masterclass and 50 people take time out of their day to join live and 300 to 500 people watch it after, right? It creates a significant amount of, impact and income to the tune of like $25,000 a week last month just from Skool, right? Um, so back to optimizing. What you're going to do is create a pinned post. I would suggest one like this. Okay. Very simple. Sam Evans taught us this at the Skool Mastermind. Um, number one, welcome. If you don't comment down below, you will be removed, right? What's your Instagram so we can all follow each other? What's your offer? What's your current revenue and desired revenue? And post a picture of where you currently work, right? So for you, if you're a fitness coach, like what's your Instagram? What's your, status with working out? What's your current weight, desired weight? Post a picture of current physique, post a picture of, you in the gym, whatever. And we've gotten, I want to say over 1,000 people to comment on this post, which is crazy, right? So then my setter can go in, see this, start conversations with people, whatever. Yeah, 1,200 comments. So there's that piece. The other cool thing about Skool, right, is that you can message people directly. So, like, let's just say this guy, if I wanted to chat with him, I could literally click this button and boom, we'd be in a conversation. And that's what all these are, right? Which, as you can see, if you're a coach and get people from having a setter or from having conversations with people, it's great, right? So that's, optimizing your group. The next thing is promoting your group. So it's pretty simple to promote, right? Once you have it all set up, all you're going to do is go to settings, right? And then click copy, and then literally go to your story and be like, yo, what's up, guys? I've got a new Skool group I put together. Click the link, if you want to join it, right? One of my ads that I'm running right now is literally that. And I'll even pull it up and show you. It was the first organic post I made for people to join my Skool group, and it worked well organically. So then I was just like, yo, might as well run this as an ad. So yeah, here it is. I'll show you, right? Someone got a sale already from one of the modules, 167 members in 24 hours, dropping a new module tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. If you're an established online coach, join our free Skool community. Click the link below, right? You can literally post that organically. Join my free Skool, $2 leads, $70 calls, whatever. Click below to join, right? So that's basically it. Once you do it organically, right, then you can start running paid traffic. And I'm not going to get super in the weeds on how that works, but everything you're seeing on my screen right now is an ad, right? I just won the Skool games, giving away everything for free inside of my Skool group, blah, 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 some basic copy, and then the link to join the group, right? Or they click that and then they're inside of the group, right? Until we accept them. So pretty simple stuff. And then what you do is you literally just make more creatives, right? So that's really phase 3 is promoting, and step 4 is converting. So again, I just want to recap how we're converting people into clients. Number 1 is we only accept quality people into the group, right? So people who are our ideal client, right? After they're in the group, they start going through these modules, right? So let's, for instance, say the Skool funnel video. They watch this video, and just by the end of this video alone, they're probably pretty nurtured, and they either click here to start their own Skool group, which is amazing because it adds, MRR to what we're doing with Skool, and they get to start their own Skool group, which is cool. Or they literally just book in a call with us on our calendar right there, right? So you can see how powerful that is just by getting, people indoctrinated really with our content. But then they also, get help, right? We've had several people from our free school group get clients a ton, right? We've had people, start their coaching business, all kinds of different things just for free in our classroom, right? Then you look at the calendar when we do webinars, right? There's a high ticket uh, workshop right here, 2 comma club breakdown. We've got Bible studies every Monday. We're doing about 2 to 3 workshops a month, right? And then after we do this workshop, this one I might not post. Haven't decided yet. But afterwards, what we do is we take this video and then we go over here to our YouTube channel. And I'll just show you literally in real time how I do my content, right? I go over to my YouTube channel, right? And let's just see what the last few videos are, just so I make sure I'm being truthful here. Right. So that was a client interview. Literally, we had a client hit 80K in a month and buy his pastor a car. But that's the Ads 2.0 Masterclass, right? From 9 days ago, 700 views. That's the Ads Masterclass uh, from 3 weeks ago. That's the high ticket sales masterclass. That's the 7-figure workshop masterclass. So how it works is you get people into your school, then you do workshops. Then you take that workshop and you put it on YouTube, and people are watching this video while I sleep, right, over the next month or so. And then they're also watching your case studies with clients, testimonial videos. They're watching your other stuff as well. And it just makes content super easy. So all I have to do for content, right, is I post one CTA a week about the upcoming webinar. I do this video, I take this video, and I put it on YouTube. Right? And then I record new ads throughout the week. And then I'll post organically on Instagram Reels. But transparently, on my Instagram Reels, like I'm not even trying to be known as like just an online coach. So, for instance, in this video, I'm talking about mowing the lawn, right? And how it makes more sense for me to pay someone. In this video, I'm talking about risk, right? This is a scripture that I just posted, right? This is just a quote, right? This one is about online coaching. So I don't even necessarily only talk about my offer anymore on my Instagram organic content, right? I talk about other things because this marketing system works without me having to post all the time. Let's just see. I posted this 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 7 days, September 9th, 7th, 6th, August. I posted, I don't know, 7 times, 10 times in August all together, right? So you don't even have to post a lot once you get things up and going. It's mainly about getting people into the middle of funnel, served, and moving them further along in their journey. Which, let me say this about converting. If you can serve people well, you'll have no problem converting people into your offers. Where people go wrong is they don't serve anyone and they're wondering why no one wants to work with them. Well, it's because you haven't helped them at all. So if you develop your school group in a way where people are joining your school group and it's literally there to over deliver value to help people get a transformation for free, the natural result of that is people are going to want to pay you money, right? So you reap what you sow. If you don't sow any value and you don't sow any seed and you're stingy with your expertise and your content, you're going to be broke. Like you're not going to get what you want out of your coaching business. But if you begin to think abundantly, give stuff away for free and help people in your content, a byproduct of that is a small portion of the people you help are going to want to pay you a lot of money. How many of you in the chat know who Myron Golden is? Put a 1 in the chat if you know who Myron is. See, several of us, right? He's amazing. And he's literally, yeah, one of the GOATs for sure. And he just gives away everything for free. Like, I asked my buddy, should I join his program? He's like, dude, honestly, bro, like he gives away everything for free. on YouTube. So if you just want to get closer proximity to him, live events, things like that, yes. But dude, like he straight up is just serving on YouTube, so much so that you could, do X, Y, and Z just from YouTube. That's the goal. That's what you want people to say about you. Is like, bro, like, yeah, you should definitely pay him, but also like the man is just through and through like valuable. Like he gives away everything, right? So that's how you convert more people is by actually converting people from point A to point B before they even pay you. And then they pay you to go from B to C, right? So step 4 and the last is scaling, right? So scaling your group. And I'll just kind of draw this out. Like here's the goal, right? So after this, let's say phase 1 is right after this call, um, you go and you start your group. Okay, so you literally take my link if you don't mind, so I can get $40 a month from it. That's awesome. So maybe I can get half a tank of gas for my wife's Escalade. um, right? So you'll take that link, you'll go start your group, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to begin to make your group look pretty. You're going to optimize your classroom. You're going to optimize your about page. You're going to optimize the post where people comment on the front, and you're going to be good to go, right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to make a story post. What's up, guys? I just created this thing. You should join, right? Maybe you have a small following, 5 people join, you get super discouraged and you're like, man, this sucks, right? Or you get 100 or you get 50. It doesn't matter. 3 people joining your group should make you happy. Like one of the biggest regrets I have is when I first started my coaching business, I saw people as numbers instead of seeing them as people. 3 human beings that care enough to join your group should make you extremely honored that they would even take time out of their day to want to see your content, right? So if you can't serve 3 well, you're never going to be able to serve 300. If you can't serve 300 well, why in the world do you want 3,000? The numbers just change and you add commas and zeros, but it really doesn't change how you feel. Some people would be discouraged if they did a launch and only had 3,000 people join, right? So it's all different levels and ratios, but be grateful for what you've got. So what you're going to do is you're going to post that organic post. People are going to join, right? You're going to start having conversations, setting, and then you're going to start adding on your weekly workshop. Okay. And you're going to do that live in your school group. And then you're also going to invite people to the workshop organically every week, right? Maybe you've got an email list too. Send it out to your email list about your weekly workshop. After the workshop is done, you're going to put it on your YouTube channel. Cool. Everybody following. Then what you're going to do is as it starts working, you're going to create ads to your school group. Try to get joins for $2 to $10 as they begin to join, right? You're going to spend more and more and more so long as it makes sense for you to do, right? Last month, I think we spent $20,000, I believe $15,000, something like that on our school group. And yeah, like I said, we made 100,000 back, which is great. So then it's like, awesome, keep spending. Let me show you another cool feature about Skool, just that I like is let's say on Instagram, for example, right? How many of you guys, you guys follow me on Instagram? Let me just show you again. I'm just comparing all the different profiles, right? So on Instagram, okay, I've got 52,000 followers. It's great. It's awesome. I post a reel, 140 likes, 107. I post a quote, like 500 likes, 100. Some do better than others. But overall, I would say organic reach sucks. Okay, let's just see. I posted this an hour ago. Only 286 people have seen it. If I leave it up for the whole day, maybe 2,000, 3,000 people max, right? Out of the 52,000. Okay, let me just tell you what that means. That's horrible, right? So most of my audience doesn't see my stuff, which I don't understand it. It sucks. And I'm spending money every day because it's profitable to get people, right, to follow, right? And as they follow, then they get into, spiderweb content fill. They start chatting with my team members, things like that. It's awesome, right? But the problem with Instagram is not everyone sees your stuff. Same with YouTube, right? Problem is not everyone sees your stuff. However, there's a lot of pros to YouTube, as in, people are still watching this video from 2 months ago. It's like digital real estate. I literally view each one of these videos as like a little rental property, right? So people are able to go back, watch all these videos, and people do, right? I had a video just recently. I don't know which one it was. It had like 200 views for almost a year. And then out of nowhere, it started getting a lot of views, right? So YouTube is great. But the cool thing about Skool is, let's just say, Skool Masterclass live now. Let's just say I'm going to repost this recording. Yo, guys, here is the link. Let's just say. I can't do it today because I did it recently, but what you can do is you can send an email to every single one of your members every 72 hours, right? So all of you guys probably got the email about this masterclass, right? Which is cool because it allows you to stay top of mind if you send 1 or 2 emails a week to every single one of these members. So not only are they in here, which is cool, like they are on Instagram and YouTube, but you can force contact with them by sending them an email every 72 hours, right? So they don't disappear like they do on Instagram or YouTube, right? So again, I think all of you guys probably after watching this are like, yo, this makes a lot of sense. I really need to implement this into my business. How many of you in the chat are like, yo, I'm going to do this? Yes, yes, I want to. I'm fired up. I'm going to do this. Me. Cool. And again, I would just say, this stuff uh, is a lot, let me say it this way, seem a lot easier said than it is done. It's going to take a lot of work. You're going to have to put in a ton of hours, like optimizing your school. Dennis is on here. He did a great job of that. And I'm sure it took him a week or so to do it. But I would say this too. Um, Again, I would start probably simple. Like if you're a newer coach, be careful doing complicated stuff. Keep things dangerously simple, right? We did 225K last month, and I posted like 4 reels and did 2 masterclasses. That's really it. So, um, do a good job at serving people. Do a good job at caring about people, and you'd be amazed at what happens. So, basically, you guys on here, there's 44 people, and then there'll probably be 400 or 500 people watch the recording if I post it. And basically, what I would say is this: there's 2 ways to implement this. Like, number one, you guys could totally go and start chipping away at all of this stuff yourself. Or number two, what we do make available every masterclass is for you guys just to simply book in a call to chat with us directly. And I just put the link in the chat. And on that call, it's going to be super chill. Really, we're just here to get a sense of where you're at currently in your coaching business, chat through like what you're trying to build. And if we think we can genuinely help you, build and accomplish what you're trying to do, we'll show you what it looks like to potentially have our help working together to speed everything up for you. And again, if all you do is leave the call with a grasp on how to do things, or hey, you're not a good fit yet because you don't even know who your avatar is, or hey, we can totally help, whatever, you're going to leave the call ideally with a ton of clarity. That's awesome, Keith. Excited to be able to help you, bro. So yeah, I mean, this stuff works. So again, if you are able to and desire to have somebody just kind of take a look at all the things you're building, go ahead, click that link there in the chat. And I am curious, is anyone on here booking a call? If you're booking a call, put yes in the chat so I can have an idea of how many people are going to be booking in. If you're booking a call, put yes in the chat. I just put the link there again. And if not, again, like I said, people watch the recording. Awesome. Trying to schedule now. Sweet. Would like to. Just starting in the process. Cool. Yeah, you can go ahead and grab one if you'd like. Nice. You booked in a while back. Love it. I think I might I remember your name for sure. Cool. Yeah, definitely book in, dude. And of the people who decide that we're a good fit to work together, tell them Brandon said that he was going to onboard you if you decide to join, and I'll do a one-to-one coaching call with everyone who joins from the school group masterclass. Be good. Cool, guys. Well, I do have time. I've got like 3 to 5 minutes. If there's any questions, in the chat, I can hit them, one by one as people are booking in their calls. Or maybe you want to book in a call, but you're not sure if you should. You can totally ask that there in the chat. Will you be posting this video? I think like 5 or 6 people have asked me to post this video. So yeah, I'll post it, bro. I'll I'll have it edited and posted later on. Can I post my? I don't know if I should do paid or free. I would do free. Are you calling leads from the group or DMing only? Just DMing. I asked questions previously. Is school a replacement for Kajabi? Yep, you can cancel Kajabi. Can I post my editor's info? Message me on Instagram, the word editor, and I'll send it to you. What if you do not have an online presence? What do you do starting from ground zero? I would suggest Instagram. How many calls a day do I book on average? 3 to 5 on a good day, like 7 to 10. Can you speak to having both free and paid in the same group? I don't do that. So I have them separate. I have a school group now for fitness. I have a ton of trainings and videos in there. Have you seen overwhelm being a problem? And is there a good way to get them started or their first win, like mini challenge or something? Yeah, it's definitely a problem. That's why I love Dave Ramsey so much. And basically, um, just at how simple he is. Like step one, step two, right? So step one is save up $1,000. Most people can do that pretty quick, right? So it's a quick win. Now you're on baby step two, which is like pay off all your debt, which in some cases takes forever. But you get a quick win, you buy into the process. For us, like we have somebody do a transformation post it, and then ideally they get a couple calls from it almost every time. Um, right? So it's like a quick win. So I would think of a quick win, mini challenge, something they could do as a step one. When you suggest Instagram, what do you mean? I mean just simply optimizing your profile, launching follower ads, getting new followers coming in, setting appointments with those people, booking in a call, having them watch the VSL before the call, and then on the call, if they're a good fit, getting them to sign up. How do I feel about TikTok? I don't feel like any platform is majorly different, to be honest. I don't like TikTok personally um, yet. Maybe one day I'll implement it. I'm sure it is viable. I know a lot of people make a lot of money on it. So, um, yeah, if you're big on TikTok, do it. It's just the same concept. Top of funnel, middle of the funnel, getting them to a call. I have people working with high ticket with me. Once they're done, they want a lighter version to continue. Yeah, you could totally do that. Thinking of booking a call, just curious as to what. Yeah, I would say just book a call, bro. Um, again, Like I'm really big on our team not to uh, enroll people who I don't think we can help. So if we can't help, we'll just tell you like this isn't going to work. But I'm sure we can, depending on the situation. Should I transition to schools? My avatar is on Facebook. I think people are everywhere, to be honest. That's a bit of a loaded question. Um, it depends. Like there's if your Facebook group is dead, then yeah, I don't think it has anything negative. But if you've got a 7K Facebook group that's crushing it, I would probably stay focused on what's working. I don't know how much you're making or things like that. But hey Brandon, I know weird question, but I also want to help coaches scale. Can I use your case studies to make content? Like can you take like a picture of the testimonials and say you helped them? No, I'd highly suggest not doing that. And I would encourage you not to help coaches scale unless you've actually scaled your coaching business, simply because it's literally the hardest thing and hardest niche to go after, in my opinion. Number one. Number two, what's going to happen when they pay you and you can't help them? Or maybe you're actually somebody who's scaled your coaching business before. If so, I would say don't use anyone else's case studies, just use your own. I dimmed you. Uh, take a quick minute, take a look. Cool. I'll do that. I will not take any credit for your work. Cool. Um, I get it. Thanks a lot, man. Sure thing. Do you send people to your school group or thank you page after they booked a call? I send people to the school group and to a thank you page with a VSL on it. Booked a call, great. But can you use school for free and paid? Like some people pay me on there and some people. Yes, you can add people in with the people who are paying. Yep. So like if you have a high ticket program and like an ongoing program and you just want them to share the community together, yeah, that would work perfectly. Do you have a separate group for paid clients and does the content? Um, yes, different groups, different content. What price point would you start pricing your offer at? I mean, it depends. Like if you're coaching solar companies on how to launch their solar business, like you could charge like 50 grand, right? If you're coaching people on how to knit, I don't know, maybe $1,000 to join the community, 2,000, 500. So it's like it's really like how big of a problem is the thing that you help solve and how much are people willing to pay for it. Ideally, I like the high ticket coaching business model where you coach on something you can charge like 2 to 10K for. Works super well. So cool guys. Great call. Thank you for taking time out of your day to hang out with me. I just put the link there in the chat again if you want to save that book in at a later time. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hopefully you implement this. And again, yeah, I'll go ahead and post this recording later on. So great call, guys, and bless you. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.